is Chemistry. I go by the name Miles. Over there is
Marcel Williams.
I guess a couple episodes and now we're back. All right. Hey, we're still figuring it out, man.
We are
figuring it out. In the middle of us today, we have a special guest who goes by the name Benicka.
Did you see this part when you was watching the thing? You should have been. I think we're coming to an end. Okay, all right, yeah, there you go.
I'm embarrassed. Oh my
We're coming
God.
to an end. Well, she didn't know that was going to happen because she never seen that.
She watched it on mute.
She wouldn't have known that was coming.
I asked her while you was doing your thing.
No. Well, did you not? She was like, "Oh no, this is new to me. never before seen before."
Oh my God! Now I gotta go back and watch it and see. But if you do all that, I don't know.
I like to make people feel special and whatnot. You're a special
Do you
guest
feel
here on the
special?
Chemistry Podcast.
No, I'm embarrassed.
That means you're special.
Why would you be embarrassed?
I'm kidding.
What?
I'm kidding.
Benicka, how are you doing today?
I'm fantastic. I'm a little tired. I had to drive all the way from somewhere.
She was right up the street. What you mean? She was so close to us.
I had to stop at a rest stop. You
Oh,
know,
Goodness gracious.
I needed a snack.
Just a quick trip right up the street, you
Goodness.
mean? Well, that's a different name. So, hey, Benicka is an actress / dancer out here in the great city of Atlanta. We're about to get into her shit. So, hey, how did we start? How did we get into, which one did you do first?
Dance. I've been dancing for like the last 25 years, I think.
Are you
Trying to carbon date you real quick.
Yeah, you know.
How old do you think she is?
25. So it's like, sis, right outside.
You was spinning right when you.
I know, everybody always does that.
That's why.
No, I'm 33.
Okay.
Good genes, right?
Damn, all right.
Thank God.
That's what's
Thank
up.
my mama. Thank my
Yeah,
grandma.
thank her. Good
Great
skin,
grandma.
good all of that, right? So how did
on
we
now.
start now? So that's what, 8 years old?
8 years old. Probably
Okay.
a little bit
All
before.
right.
It might have been before. 'Cause I was in cheerleading first when I was like 5.
Okay.
We were a cheerleader throughout.
I said okay.
Well, yeah, but it was the tone of how you said it.
Oh
was
my
so
God.
like
Hey,
you didn't,
cheerleading.
you didn't
What's
give a
up?
fuck.
It didn't last long. That's why.
Is that what that was?
No, of course not. That's amazing. Like cheerleading, I think is.
It was. I only went for the snacks.
Oh damn!
And it lasted like
Alright.
probably 2 weeks. I don't know.
Oh, you
They
didn't
feed
cheer
y'all
like
cheerleading?
throughout?
No.
Wow. What do you mean?
I was 5.
No, I feel you. Oh, you know what? At that, yeah, okay, y'all making this weird, but it's I'm just thinking like food, but you're right, 5. You know, yeah, it's different. You know,
You thinking like?
yeah, I'm like, dang, they get y'all turkey sandwiches, and spreads. And
No.
You didn't cheer like throughout high school and stuff?
No, I always dancing.
Oh, y'all, you didn't fuck with it
I'm not gonna say out loud. I just prefer dancing.
over cheerleading.
Yes.
You think cheerleading's stupid, don't you?
No.
It's okay.
I don't think it's stupid. It depends on the type of cheerleading. When it comes to like the tumbling and stuff, I like that. But if
Yeah.
you're just standing there doing this, no offense to
think it's
any
stupid?
cheerleaders,
Then it's
I don't think it's
stupid,
stupid. It's not my cup of tea.
You don't
it's
see the
stupid
point
as
in
fuck.
it, is what you're saying.
She'd be at the football games like, look at these idiots. God damn.
Well, I haven't been to that many football games. My high school was a magnet high school. We didn't have a football team. We didn't have a band. We didn't have any of
So I don't
that.
even have cheerleaders.
No.
Oh.
It was an art school. We didn't have all
Oh,
Would you
We
have
had an orchestra.
Okay. Would you have cheered if they had a cheerleader?
okay. Well,
Man, I don't know. That feels weird going to high school with no sports.
It didn't bother me because all my friends, we all grew up together and we all ended up going to the same high school. But now as an adult, when I hear from other people about their high school experiences, I'm like, damn.
Friday
I
nights.
feel like, yeah.
Friday night lights.
Yeah.
There's a lot of freaky shit going on too.
Oh my
that's all I
God.
I'm
hear.
just saying, hey man, you going to them bleachers? Hey, you find yourself and you find other people.
All right.
Now it's a party. They ain't the only one scoring.
Okay.
Okay, so she was dancing at the age of 8. So let's skip a couple years.
Yeah,
Let's get to
about a decade or so. You know, it's at least 18. You know what I mean? So why?
18.
So why is he?
Go ahead, man.
So, when did you start taking it seriously? What was the turning point?
I've always taken it seriously, honestly. I'm not gonna say when I was little, but probably by the time I got in middle school, like my whole life was dance. I would go to school, go to dance after, go home, do my homework, and that's it.
Okay.
Oh, put your lips on the mic. That's what he was trying to.
Well,
I was like, what?
no, girl, you good.
So unsubtle.
Did you clean this?
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I Lysol the fuck out of all three of them.
Actually,
Okay.
we did have to just reset up. So
that's fine.
yeah.
Now I can do it now.
Oh, well, you don't have to actually put your
No,
mouth.
I'm not gonna put my mouth.
Oh,
on
okay.
it. I'm just gonna get closer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Well, there you good.
Yeah. I was like,
And
what's
let me
about to
ask you
happen?
this, just out of ignorance, because I ain't no dancer. But
Boy,
what do?
That's a fact.
Well, I just admitted it, so you know that it is a fact.
I'm backing you up.
Okay, thank you. I think, but what? Now I remember. All right. Anyway, hey, chill out. So, why? What do people do with when they're dancers? Like, what do they? No,
It sounds like you're saying it's not a real job.
Did not say that because that's what you do. Why would I?
Why would you say that, right?
But so, like, what's the ultimate goal for you? I guess specifically, and like most dancers, is it just I love doing it, or does every dancer aspire to? Like, what is
I think at a certain point, it's like as you go through different stages of life, there's different things you want to do with dance. There was a part of me at one time I wanted to do Lion King on Broadway. I auditioned, made it all the way to the end, but then COVID hit, so all that kind of went out the window.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
COVID messed everybody up.
It did.
When it came back, they would be like, hey, you remember us?
No,
Oh.
my mindset was like different too, so I wasn't even worried
You didn't
about
want
it.
to go back.
I was dancing in a dance company in Miami, so it wasn't like I wasn't stressing.
Oh, okay,
It
there we
wasn't
go.
like I wasn't just dancing at all. So I was still dancing. I just wasn't in Lion King on Broadway.
Got you.
So
That's pretty big, right?
that's very big.
Fucking huge.
It's huge. So I mean, that's not my goal anymore. Right now, since I'm into acting now, I want to dance in a film. So we'll see. how that
I'm
goes.
sorry. You say you want to dance in a film?
Yes, like you know how they have dancers in musical films and stuff like that. So.
What?
But that's not.
I don't know. I'm only trying to educate those out there. But dance in a film, what like you say?
Have you seen like Idlewild?
It's like yourself,
Yeah.
too.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that. They have dancers in the back.
Like in a musical or something, and they be in there
Yeah.
flipping
Something like
and
that.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm coming from. Hey, look! Don't act like he ain't no damn flipper and dancer
just
either.
saying.
He don't know.
You've
I'm
never
just trying
seen a
to-
musical before.
That's why I just put it together. Right? Okay, that
It took
makes sense.
A minute, though. It was just crazy how long that
Shouldn't have taken
took to
that
come
long.
in
Anyway,
to
look,
playing.
that's what's up, though. You know, that's what makes the world go round. Because I just never would have thought that.
Have you ever thought about being like a touring dancer?
A touring dancer. What do you mean? You mean like a backup dancer with a singer?
Yeah.
Why
Like
not?
you don't like
I don't dislike it, but that's not for me. I'm more of like a ballet contemporary dancer. So if they use those kind of dancers, I would definitely, audition. But that's not my goal. I was in a dance company actually in Miami, and we got to travel and everything. We went to Portugal, we went to Italy, we went to Mexico. So
Nice.
like,
Shit.
yeah, it was free. I paid to be there. So
Yeah, no, that sounds fucking wonderful.
Yeah, it really
it
does.
When was that? How long ago was that?
it was right before I moved here. So I'm from Miami. Just in case you guys didn't know, I'm from Miami.
Yeah, I saw the number pop up. I was like, oh, my hoes in Miami. I was like, oh, snap, it's Benicka.
No, I'm from Miami. So I was in the dance company basically up until 2021. Once our season ended, I moved here.
Why?
Why? Because I wanted
Yeah.
to see what Atlanta had to offer.
STDs.
Yeah.
What they had to offer dancers, but it's just such a different world up here. And I've done musicals and stuff. So I was like, let me just kind of
What's
switch
different?
into
The STDs?
I'm sure they
just the
down there
people
too.
in the classes. The classes are more like everybody's competing in class. And when I take a class, I just want to take a class to like.
They ain't competing up here.
It's always like a show in class. There's always a camera in front of you in the class, and I'm just there to just.
Oh, and it's not like that in
improve.
Miami?
Not the classes I took.
Oh,
Some of
okay.
them
You're
are.
saying Atlanta is
Atlanta is like that. No, Miami is
that
not.
sounds like Atlanta.
Sounds like
Yeah, I was talking about Atlanta, my bad.
Okay.
sounds right up our alley right now.
You came to the wrong place.
No, Atlanta's like that.
You don't like cameras. That's what we do, right? At Georgia, camera, Atlanta.
I know.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still take classes, but I go to the classes that don't necessarily have cameras because I don't like all that.
What month did you move up here?
August 2021.
So it hasn't been 2 full years. Mm-mm. So how's that been going for you so far?
Dancing? Or
Period, just life up here.
It's different. Not in a bad way, but I gotta pay my own bills now. I was living with my parents in Miami, so
there we go.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
All right.
So I gotta actually
coming
work
together.
every single day.
What
Not
the
every single day, but
All right.
you know.
You're
I gotta
cool
pay
with
my-
that. What was that, 31, right?
Yeah, I sure was.
Okay.
My parents didn't have a problem with it. Miami's expensive.
It is.
So
You laughing so hard.
that's funny to you.
I'm knowing. Like, wow. What is happening, bro? Jeez. I was just clarifying, and he's just laughing over there.
No, I think it's different for women too, though. People don't say as much when women are living with their parents.
It is very different
we can
for
say
women.
that, but it's niggas I know right now that are still in that same
I
situation.
know, and I don't judge them, but society judges them for still living with their parents.
I guess I can't help it. You know, I guess I don't. It's not jealousy. It's just like
I don't know. It's a
hard
little
out
bit
here,
of jealousy.
so, yeah.
I understand.
Maybe it is because it's just like, well, nigga, you know, I don't know. Would you date a guy who lived with his parents?
Yeah, probably. Depending on the
Come on now.
circumstance.
What's the circumstance?
And he's like taking care of his mom.
here
just
we
to,
go.
like help with the bills. Like you never
chose
know. And
to
then
be
like
there
island
with-
people, I'm from Miami, so it's a bunch of island people. A lot of them believe in living with all their family, so I'm okay with it.
I feel you. It is a little. I feel you. That is a
Yeah.
little different. I feel you. We the only ones that just turn 18 and
Exactly.
that's why we go
Fuck out.
broke.
No,
you
yeah.
know?
Well, no, don't get me wrong. It's, you know, 18, 20, 25. You hit 30.
See, he doing it again. That's why.
I'm just saying, you hit. It's a threshold. It's got to be a goal. My goal can't be, okay, I'm cool with sleeping next to my mama.
They don't necessarily. They're not necessarily sleeping next to their mom. They just might be in
No,
the same
I mean,
house.
our
but, like,
rooms might,
yeah,
you know, be.
That's fine.
Oh.
I don't know.
Hey man, I live that
let you
life.
do.
It's you make it work. You know, as long as y'all understand what's
How'd
going
you
on.
make it work with dating?
Hey man, when there's a will, there's a way.
Exactly.
You just kind of
There's cars. There's hotels.
come on now.
there's, like,
It's mama at work. You
Yeah,
know
your
what I
mama
mean?
go to
You
work.
know?
Mama at work.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just fucked up in the head. Maybe I'm
Apparently.
the oddball out.
Yeah, you are. It's 2 against 1 right now.
Maybe,
Hey, man.
maybe that's on me. Oh, okay, cool. So you was so it feels like. Do you feel like an adult now?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that? Huh? How's adulting in real life, huh?
There are certain parts I like. I like being in my own space.
I'm sure you do.
But when those bills come, it's very hard for me to not call my parents and be like, I pay my bills, now I need to go get my nails done or I need to go
no,
get
you
my
can
hair
stop that.
done.
No, you got to make some big girl choices. So, are you by yourself?
Technically, yes. I do have a boyfriend and he's probably moving up here soon. So,
What'd you say
Technically,
technically then? What was that for?
because I technically at this moment live by myself.
Oh, okay. I guess technically, yeah. I guess. Okay. Oh, my bad. Technically, my bad.
But
You're right. You're right.
2 years you've been like in your own like own apartment and stuff.
Technically, yes.
Okay.
All right.
You
I'm noticing the
fucking me
pattern
up
here.
with the, you know, technical.
a lot of
yeah,
asterisks.
trying to figure out
All right.
the sugar daddy. Or is he
No
helping
sugar
you out?
daddy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he
feel
helps
you.
out. He helps out. Yeah.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Man, so you've been doing a long distance. Like I'm assuming y'all was together. Like
We've
y'all
been together for 6 years.
Okay, man. Well, that's. You know, I really don't want to dive into it.
Yeah, because I don't like that. I don't like all that. I don't like all that.
But it's very curious of a lot of questions about that. So, but let's get back to the dancing, right? So, did you move up here? So, when you moved up here, did you have acting in mind, or were you just like, okay, I just want to dance?
I didn't necessarily have acting in mind. I had performing in mind, whatever, however that may look. And then after I started taking classes and stuff, I was like, nah. So I was like, let me go in, because I do like acting, not about like the dancing part of it at that time.
Why?
Because it was the classes for me. Not to say they were.
The environment?
Yeah. I mean, the people were nice, but it is very cliquey here in Atlanta. So I was like, I kind of feel like, not an outcast, but I feel like I don't necessarily belong here at this moment.
In any of the cliques? Because have you thought about getting in the clique?
I'm not a cliquey type person, so I'm not just going to try to be in somebody's clique, if that makes sense.
Well, I guess not, force it, but I guess finding a tribe, you know what I'm saying? Finding people who you
that's
do
a nice way
vibe
of
with.
saying
that is a nice
thing.
way. I have a tribe, but it's not in the dance community, if that makes sense.
It does, but it's kind of pointless. You
Yeah.
want that tribe in the dance community.
Yeah. I don't dance as much anymore. I take classes here and there, but like I say, my focus more is acting.
Really? How does that feel? You've been doing it since 8 years old, and you kind of not.
Well, I still teach dance too, so it's not like I just gave it up completely.
Giggles over there. I'm sorry, it's so hard. It's just such a giggler, bro. Like what?
I giggle.
I'm not a giggler. He just keeps saying stuff.
So
I'm trying to be here with you.
I teach ballet.
But does it still feel the same as actually doing it?
No, it does absolutely not. And I have my days. That's why I still take class, but I'll take the classes that I am more comfortable in. That I know is not going to be like a spectacle. Like you got to come in this kind of outfit. You got to do this, that, and the third. Like I'm not doing all that.
So you don't do like the heels classes and stuff?
Every now and then, but I take mainly ballet classes because it's just good for your body too. All dance is good for your body, but I like the structure of ballet, and I just like the way I feel when I take ballet. Mm-hmm.
Man,
let me ask you: when it comes to dance, why is ballet so? Why is it popular? I guess.
Why is it popular?
From somebody that doesn't know. Again,
I don't
those
think
of
it's
us that don't
super
know.
popular. A lot of people hate ballet.
Well, I mean, just from somebody on the outside, I just hear that. I hear about ballet a lot. You know what I mean? But I'm sure there are other dance things out there.
For me, ballet creates like a type of poise in a person. Like you can tell somebody that's truly into ballet. You can just tell how they carry themselves, how they sit, just kind of how they speak, how they walk. Like you can understand all. You can see all that. So that's why I really like ballet.
That's probably why a lot of people like it, I guess.
Probably.
Maybe that's why it's
just
popular.
pretty to look at. So
there you go. All right.
For some people are like, this is boring.
Well, I guess it depends. No, I don't. It just depends because I've seen it where I'm like, okay, this is boring, and I've seen it where, oh, it looks nice.
Yeah, it just depends.
Depends on what the fuck you're actually doing.
Exactly.
So then, how did you start your acting journey?
I did background in Miami for some productions. I did one right before I came here, and then how the hell did I get into it?
Mm-hmm.
I started with background here. Still kind of do background every now and then.
I'm saying why? Like, what
why?
would you be like?
I'm trying to remember why.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know. Like I said, I've always liked acting. I'm like, it's Atlanta. Tyler Perry's here. At that time, I'm not gonna say I only knew of Tyler Perry, but like I was like, ooh, Tyler Perry's here. I love Tyler Perry. So
okay.
I was like, I'll try to like get into one of his films or something like that. So I was like, I started with background stuff. And it just kind of went from there, got into the classes. I love just like being in the classes. I love being able to transform into a different person. I took it at I Inspire. The booking room is the first classes I went to here. Right now, I just take more online classes because the commuting is a lot here, and just like the time period and work and stuff. But yeah, I just kind of got into the classes randomly. I don't even remember how the hell I got in.
Sorry, it seems like you just woke up one day and said, oh, let me try this.
Kinda. I was like, I want to do something. I want to perform. I want to be in front of the camera. Not like in a podcast, but I want to be in front of the camera.
Damn. Shot.
I know. I'm only doing this to him because I told him I don't like podcasts.
No, it's fine. It's crazy.
We deserve that. We deserve that.
Fucking machine gun over here, right?
No, I just like being transforming, and I have a lot of energy, and I feel like I should put that on camera. If that makes sense.
It does. It could be taken a lot of different ways, but
Yeah.
it definitely makes sense.
All right.
So what's outside of background and then taking classes, have you done any projects?
I've done my first major project in March. We don't have a release date for that, but the film that they filmed, which is like I'm not gonna say a prequel, but it's a series of movies. It just came out on TUBI and Peacock not too long ago. So
what is it?
Oh, the first film is called Hood Baby, and the film I'm in is called Innocent Shots, but I'm not sure when it comes out. So
Was that? I think it was you.
what?
Because I saw somebody promoting that, but I'm like, I think it was you.
It might have been me. Ashanti might have promoted it.
No, I don't think she promoted. I think I saw you promote.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you watch it?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think?
I liked it. It was his first film, so it was actually really good. The production of it was good for it being a first film. So I liked it.
Hey, look, y'all looking over here, but I just said, okay. I don't even know the movie. Hey, look, y'all are tripping.
I didn't even say that. I just looked.
It's too early for this. What time is it? Goodness.
It's lunchtime. It's 12:30.
Too early for this. Okay, that's what's up right there.
I thought you were going to say something. I didn't want to cut you off. But,
No, you didn't. Go for it. What you got, man? What you got?
Did they have a premiere for it?
For Hood Baby, no.
Okay, so what's your perspective on this? Well, first, when did you decide to go into classes?
Probably shortly after I did like my first background thing here. So maybe 2 months after I moved here. I'm not promoting this. They're not paying me.
Come on now. So it's been a year and some change. So how would you describe your journey so far with that? Like, what's your perspective on the acting work? You said you came here thinking, oh, hey, Tyler Perry's here. I can try to be in his stuff. But it's been like a good year and a half now. How would you describe your journey now?
It actually has been a really good journey. It's not easy, and I think people go into acting thinking, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna immediately book this, that, and the third. But because I was a dancer, I already kind of knew how all of this worked, so I knew I wasn't gonna be booking things like right away. But the journey of it, and then people you meet are just really amazing. And when I am on set, when I was doing background, I always listen to what people are saying, so it's good for like networking as well. So as long as you're listening and then you're talking to people that are like important, not that we all are not important, but like the people that have
machine gun this girl is, right? But everybody can get it.
Yeah. The people that like are connected.
We get what you're saying. Yeah,
it sound bad.
We don't want to make you
watch
explain yourself. Like, no, we get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It do sound like, it's the nigga who you talk to on set. Be like, wait, was I important?
No, the thing is, with me, I don't talk to everybody on set. So if I'm talking to you, that means 1, your energy is good because I'm a big energy person, and 2, like we actually have something to talk about. I can help you in your journey. You can help me in my journey.
That's good networking. But what if they talk to you?
I will talk. I'm cordial with people. I would never just not talk to somebody.
Okay, so then you would have a conversation with somebody.
Not necessarily. I'll say a few words or whatever. Be like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, damn.
All right. And when you come back, I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I may not necessarily be right here.
You gonna fit right in here in Atlanta.
I'm gonna find you.
It does happen. It does happen. And then at that point, we are actors, so you just engage in the conversation.
That sucks.
You're an opportunist.
I'm not an opportunist.
I am just.
He said, "Let me get a shot back."
No,
Wow. I told you I like your Christmas tree. He still got his Christmas tree up. I told you I like your Christmas tree. And this how you do me.
July, this nigga. We didn't film this in December.
No, it's
the
June.
Christmas tree changes with. All right, it's 2 against me now. All right, look, the Christmas tree changes. I'm on your side. Hold on.
I mean, called her an opportunist, man. You just called her a whore.
Oh my God.
Jeez. Might as well just say that.
Hold on, y'all. Look, that word sounds bad. It has a negative connotation to it. However, you ain't got no time to waste, basically. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like, What what can you do for me? PA, get out my face, you know?
I talk to the PAs.
The PAs can
You
connect
just said
I talk to the PAs.
What do you think she's only talking to the director?
I don't even talk to the director. I can't talk to the director. But
I'm just saying important. That doesn't mean the AD and the fucking DP, nigga. She might not have access to them.
I know. I say that as in. Hold on. I say it as in. Let me explain. Because some people come and they do background. And then all of a sudden they do background. They're like, I did this, I did that. I'm better than this person. I'm better than. I don't like talking to people like that. And you can feel that energy off the bat. Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. But I talk to the people that are important.
Yeah. Okay. No, I get what you're saying.
I mean, get it too.
Well, it seemed like you thought she was.
You thought I was up there talking to Tyler Perry.
Like you seemed like she was a background actor. Fucking next to the director seat in Video Village. Like, well, hey guys, so that was this shot. I'm like, what did you?
I have talked to some assistant directors though, but it's like, but they talk to me first. I'm not gonna go up to them.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm
just kicked off the set.
Exactly.
I specifically asked that just for you to
clarify.
Yeah, that's all. For those that you know how people they get their feelings get hurt. You know what I mean? And they like, what she mean by that? And
a hit dog gonna holler. So if their feelings are hurt,
hey, I feel you on that. Like all jokes aside, I do feel you on that.
So have you run into a lot of those types of people where I've done this, I've done that, and I'm a big shot?
Oh, that is Atlanta.
I'm quite a few, and their big shot will be like. They played a non-speaking waiter in a background, and you saw them for 2 seconds, which is nothing wrong with that. But I've done that as well. But I'm not gonna walk around.
Fuck that! I despise people like that, man. People who will post, which once again, it's because it's like you gotta find a thin line between sounding like a hater and then just being like, look, I don't fuck with that type of people. It's like, be proud, be happy, but it's to me, just live in reality, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Be realistic.
Exactly.
You got the role, you had, one line, which was 2 words,
Well, I boast about that. I'm not going to be like arrogant about it, but if I get 1 or 2 lines, I'm going to be like, yeah, I had these 1 or 2 lines on this, whatever.
She joined the club. What she wasn't like, man.
But no.
That's what I'm saying. You can fit in here. Like,
it seems like it. If you boasting about that,
I'm not going to boast. I'm not even a boaster type person. It takes a lot for me to be like, yeah, I did this. Yeah, I did that. So I would never boast about it, but I would be very happy about it, but I'm not going to come off like I'm better than somebody.
Okay. Well, yeah. I guess that is the difference. Be happy about it, but don't. I don't know.
I would never think I'm better than somebody. Yeah, exactly.
This type deal, because that's all people fucking do here. So it's very hard to find. It's just very hard to find people with a good mindset here.
That's why the people I talk to here, my circle is very small, and especially in the acting world. It's a little bit bigger in the acting world than it is in dance world.
Which is still pretty weird.
Yeah.
25 years.
Yeah.
But you moved up here, so it makes sense. You know what I mean? Right, Miles? She moved up to Atlanta. So a lot of your circle got cut when you moved, right?
I've always had a small circle.
Well, there was no circle in Atlanta, so you had a choice. You could make a dancing circle or acting circle. It seems like she went with making an acting circle.
So why is that, though? Why'd you decide, or hopefully I didn't miss it. Why did you decide to? Let's see what happens after I finish. What made you make that? Hey man, I want to be an actor now. Okay, you laughed as soon as I finished because I missed it. Right here, it just
woke up one day.
I really just wanted to try again. You know what I mean? Because you didn't give me one before, so I was like, maybe
she thought of it now.
Maybe she remembered. No. I want to give you that opportunity again to say you still.
It just kind of happened.
You got tired of dancing, or
no? I'm not get tired of dancing.
Still teaches it,
right? Yeah, right. I remember. Why y'all doing this?
No, we're just trying to help you out. You know, we're trying to give you a good interview. Make sure you're doing it.
I appreciate it. I'll try one more time later, but because I remember, I knew that. I just. So why you got $2 bills in your phone thing?
There's good luck. There's good luck.
Oh.
Yeah.
2 of them?
I got some Bible verses.
Hey, double good luck, right?
I had 3, but I gave it away.
So why would you give your good luck away?
I could spread the luck. I had 3 of them.
That is true.
You said some way.
Bible verses.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 3:16. I thought I heard Bible verses.
Bible.
Yeah. Okay. Word to your mother. Oh man. Okay, Benicka. Jeez.
Goodness.
I'm saying. So you're. This is rather intriguing.
Why?
I'm not gonna hold you, cause I guess my whole perception of you was definitely more of a dancer, even just like looking at your page and stuff.
Yeah.
So to see that you're, I guess, not so much into that now and more into the acting is throwing us for a loop. It's just throwing all the research questions out the door.
I'm always gonna be a dancer. I'm always gonna say I'm a dancer first.
Well, yeah, it's 25 years.
Yeah.
You fucking got it there.
Yeah.
What's the hardest? Have you done like a hard show? Like, I guess like a hardest performance.
Hardest performance for me?
With dancing.
I think for me, my hardest performance was the last performance I had with the dance company I was in. It was in Portugal. So I would say that would be the hardest performance, because it's like you take your bow and it's like, I'm not going to see these people for a while because I'm moving to another state.
That was emotionally hard.
Yeah. Emotionally hard. None of my performances have ever been like hard.
Because you're the shit.
When it comes to dance,
nice.
yeah. Yes, I am. I'll boast about that. I'm definitely the shit.
Well, hey, you know what I'm saying? If it is what it is, then we can get a little something right now.
No.
I
try to. Not in a stripper way, because I know how Atlanta is.
Shit, I didn't think about that.
Because every
that
time I tell
route.
somebody in Atlanta dance, they're like, oh, so like, what strip club you working at?
Damn.
You're right. If I ain't seen your page, you're right. I would have thought that, unfortunately.
That's makes sense though for the city that we are in, but I definitely wouldn't have thought that. No offense. I don't know.
Have you ever thought about it?
No.
Do like real dancers look down on stripper dancers, or is it like, girl?
It's still very hard. I've taken some pole classes and they're very hard here.
Okay,
I also
I
worked
see.
in a strip club as a server.
Oh, okay,
when
okay.
I lived in Texas.
You was right there in it. And you just like still, you flirted with that line and still was like, nah.
They kept trying to get me because they knew I was a dancer.
Right.
They kept trying to be like, you sure y'all want to dance? That's exactly what I said. Nah.
In Miami or Atlanta, so you did that?
I was in Texas.
Oh, dang.
I went to college in Texas, graduated from SMU, stayed there for a couple years after, then moved back to Miami.
Why not?
Why not what?
Why not strip?
It's just not for me.
Okay.
Also, I have an image to uphold. I don't want to embarrass my parents.
Oh, wow.
And
Just
myself.
machine gun stay going off.
No, not like that. For
Jeez.
anybody that does it, there's no offense. But for me personally, it's just not. It's not.
You
for
don't
me.
want to show your breast
Correct.
to
I don't want to show
random
anything
strangers.
to random strangers.
Gotcha.
Being a cocktail server there was hard enough, so I couldn't even imagine like being a stripper.
Seems like you have the confidence for it though.
Probably, but I no.
It's just the nakedness.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you just gotta clarify. You just never know. It could have been, I don't like the smoke. I don't like the poles. They're too thick, or I don't like.
Just being in front of strangers naked.
Nah.
It's
Not your thing. Hey, which is cool, man. Nothing wrong with that.
But those that do it, I applaud you because it's very, very, very hard. I've seen it. Have you seen P-Valley? You seen those strippers on there?
I do not watch P-Valley.
How dare you? But those strippers are good.
I'm trying to save my eyes. I've heard a lot of things about that show.
Yeah, that's a different podcast for a different day. But yes.
Yeah.
It's a lot, but I like it.
Yeah, no, yeah. So I've heard. So I'm completely good on that. But y'all do y'all thing. Best of luck to all of you in those endeavors. All right, man. Hey, I'm really more curious about this acting stuff.
One more time. So you did all this with dancing. You went like, okay. You like traveled. You didn't went around the world and all that. You love it. You're damn good at it, apparently, as you say. And you moved up there to Atlanta. And we still can't pinpoint why you decided to start acting.
I have an answer for you now.
Oh, wow.
Told y'all.
It worked.
Every time. Come on now.
I thought about it for a second.
I knew it was one.
Okay, so I started watching the show Sisters in like the beginning of 2021, and then I got obsessed with it. So I started like low key stalking all of them and just like listening to their stories and how they got into it or whatever. And I was like, this is really inspiring. And I was like, I feel like I can do this. So when I moved to Atlanta, that was in the back of my mind, but I still initially moved here for dance.
Okay.
But when that wasn't going the way I planned, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start doing like
there we go.
some background stuff, and then we'll see where that takes me.
There you go. Now we have it. Life wasn't what you thought it was gonna be. Moving up.
It never is.
It never is.
It never is. Never is.
There we go.
I never thought I would be on the podcast, but here I am.
Here you are.
Here I
Life
am.
is full of surprises.
Okay. Do you know Nzinga?
Yes. Now, I don't know her personally, but what's so funny was I forgot what film festival it was, and she was like trying to find a parking spot or whatever. So she was like, oh my God, you leaving? I was walking to my car. I was like, yes. And then she was like, okay. She did this weird like turnaround thing to get into her parking spot. I gave it to her, and I had tweeted about it. And then she said, thank you. And I was like, oh, she's so sweet. I love her though.
Oh yes, no, Nzinga.
She likes my tweets every now and then. So yeah,
That is weird to hear.
why.
Nzinga's a friend.
I know I saw. That's why I was like, okay, I guess I'll go on this show.
Wow!
I was like, he actually knows people.
Gracious.
Holy shit! Well, shout out to Nzinga.
Shout out to Nzinga. I love her.
Nzinga. Goodness.
God, wait, I haven't posted her.
I think y'all were at some film thing, and she posted a picture. I think with you.
Wow.
I think you might have posted it on your story too.
Was it recent?
Yeah, a couple weeks
Premiere
ago.
thing.
Oh, the premiere. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, she did. Yeah, I
I
forgot.
wanted to go to that, but I had to work. I was like, oh, it sounds cool.
I don't know. The way you sounded, you might not have liked it. It was some freaky shit being shown on that screen.
Well, I have to stay professional for the camera, so.
Oh,
But
okay.
I definitely would have watched it.
Hey, well, then you might have enjoyed it, all right? You might have had a great time. Damn, okay, because I really wanted to say the Nzinga thing, but it was, what do you have against podcasts? What the fuck?
That's a good question.
This one is actually fun, and I think it'll be cool for people to listen to. But I told you earlier, it's just, I don't know. They just be talking about stupid shit. It's not stupid, but it's
Define
like
stupid.
not stupid.
shit.
It's not stupid shit, but it's all. Every single podcast is like relationship stuff. What a woman
Oh
should be
my
doing, what a
goodness.
man should be doing, like this, that, and the third about how a woman should act, how a man should act,
feel you.
all this stuff. Like, why you just can't live your life? Like, why is so many people
feel
trying
you.
to tell me what to do?
But as a single man, I guess on this fucking podcast,
Please tell us,
I
single
don't
man.
like it, but I understand it because
don't understand it.
I kind of understand it. I just don't like it. I can kind of see.
As
Okay.
a married man, I don't understand.
But
it.
they have podcasts where married people are talking too, and they're like,
Hey,
"I
man,
do
if
this
you
for my
married, why
husband."
y'all
I do
talking
this for
about
my
it?
husband.
yeah,
Exactly.
I don't like
Exactly.
that at all. Especially, I don't like married people giving dating advice just because this
I
dating.
don't know about that.
I feel it's not.
That's how they got married. They used to date.
It's yes.
Depends on how long they've been together. I
That's
guess. But
this
people don't
way
change,
dating,
though.
But the dating game has.
The
all right?
dating game changes.
I don't
But,
give a fuck what
here we go. Now we talking about the stupid
the
shit.
dating game has fucking changed
These topics, but
dramatically.
since we on it, fuck it.
Here we go.
Look, man, people don't change though. People do not change.
People do
I'm sorry
not.
about this.
The
Just give us
game
1
has
minute.
though.
It has, but people don't. So if
Okay.
the basics
So-
don't
I think
change.
the way people, I think he's trying to say the way people go about dating
Oh, I have no doubt.
is
Yes.
different.
I have
People
no
don't
doubt.
change. That does make
Yes.
sense.
That's
I
what I'm
agree.
saying.
People
As long as
do
you
not-
stick to the basics.
You can be if you're gonna be a basic ass nigga in a fucked up game. You have to learn how people are dating.
You do, but you don't. Though.
But
I
you really
that's
think those
part
people
of the
dating like that?
problem. Huh?
I say you really think those people dating like that? They could say what they want on the podcast, but
No.
in real life, they probably not even doing it.
yeah,
Right,
I mean,
that's
I'm
true.
not paying attention to what they're saying on the podcast. I'm living.
Oh,
you know
he's
what I'm
living.
saying?
He's gonna tell you. He's living it.
Saying I'm a living proof of what's going on in the dating game right now.
Okay.
So that's why I say I don't like it, but I understand it because the game is so fucked up right now. Everybody has all of these different type of different perspectives on like how to go about it. If this was like 20, 30 years ago, everybody kind of would be saying more of the same shit, but there's so many different ranges and different perspectives of the problems and what's going on with men and women. It's like, that's why you have so many.
I agree. We're gonna get off. I'm sorry. We just said how stupid this is. But
It's
now,
okay.
now
I'm
how I
just
get drunk?
listening.
Anyway, look. It'll be this quick. Look, so I agree. However, again, I'm sticking to my guns here, man. I don't think people don't change. The basics don't change. I met my wife on a dating site, and don't get me wrong, that was 7 or so years ago, so it's been a little minute, and I know things have changed, but I think social media in itself is like just like people own it too damn much, and they don't like it attacks you subconsciously.
That's
like you don't even know. I mean, it is, but when you're not playing that game, then
you're
the
not
basics
playing that
kick
game.
in. Then you've
lost. You know what I'm saying? You're over with.
No, you're not though, because then I truly believe you attract what you put out. Like I wasn't meeting all these. I have met a lot of crazy women. Don't get me wrong, but like when you aren't even in that game, like you can automatically like kick these from a male's perspective. You can automatically like kick those women out of your thing. Like you don't even go on dates with them. It's like okay, girl, get out of here.
And I completely agree. So let's put this in a numbers game. Why don't we?
Yeah, let's go for it. It's always a numbers game. It's been a numbers game since day one. Like ain't nothing changed about that.
For your perspective, let me give you numbers.
Yeah, go for it.
So let's say it's 100 women.
100 of them.
And you have that perspective. Okay, I'm not even about to play this game. I'm not going to be in that mindset with none of them. Mm-hmm. If 98 of those women are on that type of shit, and they're playing that game, that means you have to find those two out of those 100.
You do?
That's the issue.
That it is the issue, but that's always. I mean, I think it's the same issue. It's always.
I think if you go 20, 30 years ago, it would be maybe 40 out of 100.
I don't think. I mean, to an extent, but just because they got married, don't mean they were happy anyway. Exactly. So it's like nothing's really changed. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so it's still, like I say, it's all still the same. Like people assume, single people think because people are married that they happy and just cuddles and Disney movie.
Nah, like I mean,
they just did it sooner. They just got married sooner because everybody's on there. Anyway, why are we on this? I'm sorry, we were supposed to have been off this.
I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying I understand why there are so fucking many and why it's such a hot topic, because the numbers have changed. Like the numbers have changed. As far as how many people are single, how many people are married, like
it has changed, but I guess in a way, it has changed. But honestly, my whole life, I've always kind of been that guy trying to find 2 out of 100. I've always been like, nerdy, kind of not into sports and stuff. So I've always been like an outcast, and like, I grew up on the east side. It ain't the hood, but you know what I mean. Like, wasn't no white folks there. Rita in high school. I'm getting bullied and stuff. So it's like, I'm used to it. So it's like, the game has changed for a majority of people, because now the people that used to be cool got to go through it, and it's like, oh, I can't get 100 girls in one night. I can only get 5. It's like, all right, nigga.
Such a
like, welcome to life. Wow. Like, that's, you know what I mean? The life of love isn't guaranteed. It's supposed to be hard to find, I feel like. It is a great thing, Anyway. Why are we on this? So, acting and dancing. Wow. Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad you've decided to. I don't want to say I'm necessarily glad. As long as you're happy, I'm glad you've decided to change your life towards this acting thing. You know what I'm saying? You no regrets, right?
No.
You
I also
sure?
feel you have more longevity with acting.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Yeah.
A lot of this is coming out.
Do.
Okay.
So. What? How do you see your trajectory right now? Like, what are you doing constantly to? I guess, like, are you constantly auditioning? Like, are you out here looking for roles and stuff?
Yeah, like every day I even though they don't always fit, I submit for pretty much everything on Actors Access every day. I always make sure my reel's updated. I always make sure I have like all my headshots and stuff. And
so you're really going for it. You're really pursuing it. Hey man, best of luck. Really, honestly, best of fucking luck.
How long you gonna give it?
What you mean?
I mean, like, till you switch careers or something. You just
I'm just going for it right now.
His giggling is really throwing power into the mature people's interview off.
Nobody gets in here and be like, I'll give it like a year or two.
Yeah, no. For acting, I don't feel like you can. Because there's always going to be some roles. Something's going to come for you. And then I can always play younger. I can play older. Like, you just.
It depends on how long you hold out. You know what I mean? Because I agree. Anything you do for X amount of the longer you in it, it's a numbers game.
Yes.
Something got to hit. But a lot of people just don't play it long enough. So that's why I was just, I don't know. It's like some people do have numbers on things.
Yes, I feel like you don't. I feel like that's rarity. You don't get into it saying, okay, it's like this.
That's why it's going to be so many depressed people in the future. Because they really think they're going to make it. And I'm not saying, it's not individual point out, but I'm just saying, we've talked to so many people and they all think they the next Denzel or
oh my God,
Taraji P. Henson. It's like, and I haven't seen the real.
Once you get in it, like if you've been doing it for 5-6 years, that's when you start to think, okay, you putting a time limit on it. But to get in it and be like, limit yourself, like, okay, I'm gonna give it 2 years. It's like that's
I think I ask it again just because specifically because you've been doing dancing for so long and you are getting older. So and not that I'm not saying that at all, but I'm saying you're getting older in your 30s now, like. Because I am too, so I'm like, hey, so I'm kind of feeling, I think I'm feeling a little bit myself. So it's like, that's why I asked, I'm like, how long you gonna give it? You know what I mean? Because as you get older, for me, speaking for myself, hey, like some things, got to have deadlines. I can't,
I just can't. It. I don't think I've been in it long enough to even make that decision either. So,
okay.
Just gotta wait and see.
I feel you. Okay. All right, cool.
Fucking negative over there.
I am not negative. Jeez. I just want people to have
I'm very realistic.
More realistic plan on life.
Sounds very,
but I'm not
very
gonna
realistic.
Put a limit on it.
So is this something you could see yourself being in the same position you are now at 40?
I don't know. It just depends on how it's going. I'm not gonna be. No offense to nobody to do it. I'm not gonna be doing background at 40. Not necessarily, but we'll just see how.
Are you still doing background now?
Rarely.
I mean,
because my focus is different. No, I know it's definitely nothing wrong with background, but it's always
a check. Shit.
Okay. But that's not like where my mind is right now. So I just put all the extra time that I will be doing in background and just focus on just kind of like getting myself as an actor together. But I will do it. I'm not above it. I just did one 2 weeks ago. So
I got you. I was trying to rush you out of here because we started a little late. Wait, what?
I don't have shit to do today.
Oh no, we did. That's what, yeah.
I do want some Chick-fil-A, but
they just said they were going to be a little late, so I was like, hey, we got more time with it.
Okay.
Yeah, we got somebody right after you.
How dare you? Double book.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm definitely kidding.
Stop his ass, y'all.
Like, damn, I tried. Fuck, I had a question I wanted to ask. It was about something you was. Oh, okay. So I want a more detailed answer because the question I'm trying to ask you is like where you are right now, like what you're doing. You're auditioning. You know what I'm saying? You may not be booking nothing or anything. In 7 years, if you're still in that same position, are you still? How do you think your mindset would be? You still think you'll be how you are now? Like, okay, I'm still trying and still doing it.
That'd be like the almost 10 year mark. Probably. I don't know. I really don't know. It depends on like what else I have going on with my life too.
As far as your career, or you talking about personal?
Both. You never know. I might have decided to take a break in a couple years and then get back into it. But I feel like with acting, if it's something you truly love, you are going to still be doing something within the acting realm, whether it's producing, working behind the camera, like doing any of that. So I don't think I will give it up completely, just like I've never given up dance completely.
Do you have a love for it? Like you feel like you have a passion for acting? So is that something you've thought about doing, like going behind the camera, not even with necessarily like writing and stuff?
Definitely not writing. But
really?
I don't see myself as
very glad to hear you say that because almost every actor I talk to is like, oh, well, I thought about writing, and I'm like, don't stop. If you're not with writing, don't fucking write.
No,
writing is difficult.
Writing is not for the fucking faint at heart.
Correct.
But I mean, just as far as I guess not even the producing side. I mean, literally like being a PA and stuff like that.
I am one right now.
You said you are? Oh, like, wait, what? Like doing what?
The movie I did in March, we're about to start another film in a couple weeks, and he has a bunch of films after that. So I am working with him a lot behind the camera, like booking places that we can film, helping with auditions, whatever, blah, blah. So I'm already doing that.
Yeah, that sounds more producing. Brother need help, huh? Brother need help. Yeah, but booking locations. That's
not PA stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the level. It depends on the level. Yeah.
I don't mind doing it.
Nah, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. It seems like he needs more help. Not on the production side, but on the pre-production side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, probably he has a whole bunch of other stuff going on too. So I just if I'm there to just hope.
Whenever. No, I mean, hey, it's good to fucking have. I mean, but I just think about that because once again, so I'm turning 30 next month.
Come on now.
Aww.
Little youngster.
Okay.
Come on now. Baby over here.
Grown ass.
Come on now. Wipe that milk off your mouth, man. Come on, little kitten.
My bad, Grandpa. I'm not as old as fucking senior citizen over there. You know? Shit, my knees still work.
No, give it a month.
Hey, like for real.
I don't know what happened.
I
one day
just
your
woke
knees
up a couple weeks ago. My right leg is acting crazy. Like, what are you doing?
Yes.
I don't know what's going on.
Got no function in my leg. I just turned 30 and I've been doing this year. I will have been doing production for 13 years. Mm-hmm. And I'm coming at that crossroads of, all right, nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's 13 years. You still living the life you've been living. I don't have a job, you know what I'm saying? I do this, technically full time. Mm-hmm. But, I ain't thriving. I'm not out here in a fucking condominium, and whatnot.
But you're doing stuff you like to do, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only bright side I have to my life right now. I wake up and do whatever I want to do and, do stuff that I love to do. I enjoy doing. I don't go to a job that I hate. But once again, I'm not thriving. I'm not thoroughly, I guess.
What is your definition of thriving?
Not struggling. So that would be great for me. Anything where I don't have to wonder or hustle up something real quick would be a nice fucking life for me. So that's I'm coming across that mindset now. So it's like when I talk to just earlier actors, earlier people in this industry, starting off, I'm just I'm curious on what your mindset would be in a couple years, because I kind of had that same mindset. I didn't think about where I would be in 5 or 7 years. I'm okay, I'm doing this now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going as hard as I can. And, whatever happens. But here I am. So,
hey man.
Just trying to let the next generation see. Hey guys,
I also think too, though, as you get older, your mindset changes. So I might wake up tomorrow and decide I want to be a paleontologist.
That's why. That's why I was asking. Yeah.
Fuck is a paleontologist? That was a really
that's just the word that just really came to my head. You study rocks. Dinosaur fossils and stuff. I just thought about it. I don't know why that came to my mind.
Yeah.
So it actually may happen that tomorrow I want to be a paleontologist.
But the fact that you know the word is what's fucking with me. It's like you.
Yeah, I didn't know that word.
Yeah, you know what the fuck? You know what that is and what that studies. Is that something you're interested in? Truly?
You smart.
No.
What that makes it even weirder. What?
That's just the word that came to my head. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
You might wake up tomorrow and want to be anything. So
it was a good word.
Yeah. Anything might have made more sense. But like Jurassic Park?
I love Jurassic Park.
Love Jurassic Park. There we go.
It's pretty straight.
Hey, just try to connect something.
It's like the second best dinosaur movie.
In the air.
What's the first one?
Land Before Time.
Oh. Right.
Littlefoot.
Very cute.
Very true.
Which the first one?
Yes.
Me fucking 10.
Only the first one. After that, who cares?
Did you cry?
All the time. I just saw a couple days ago and I was like, oh my God.
I haven't watched it as an adult. I'm going to go watch it.
I haven't either. I have not watched it as an adult.
It was tough.
But I literally still I still remember it. A lot about it, even though I haven't watched it in over 20 fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's a great movie.
I met a girl that looked like Ducky.
That's weird. You know what? Me too.
I feel like a lot of girls look like Ducky. The more you think about it, a lot of girls out here looking like Ducky.
That's rude.
Okay.
I've seen one, but they look great out here.
The baby mom I was dating, she looked like Ducky.
All right. Well, hopefully she doesn't watch this.
Okay.
And her get her feelings hurt.
Well, I don't know what
she know how she look, I guess.
You see yourself.
She saw the mirror.
Y'all are terrible. Wow.
I don't know the girl. I'm only going off what he said. I'm sure she's very nice. I'm sure she's amazing. So, okay. Acting, dancing, drinking stuff. Okay.
I'm a very healthy person.
Okay, cool.
No, it seems like it. I mean, I'm trying to keep it PC.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to figure out.
P.
Spelling something. What it was.
Okay,
But no,
right.
I mean, you look very nice.
Thank you.
Let's get to the dating. So how long?
You got 2 minutes of that. That's it. So you better get it out.
6 years. So how the long distance? Like that wasn't scary?
Going into it, my mind was just moving out of my parents' house, hurrying up and getting up here. But long distance doesn't. It's a long story behind that.
Okay.
But it was supposed to be a together type thing, whatever.
Ah, damn.
But you know, life be lifing. No, he didn't back
Life be lifing.
Just life be lifing. So it does have its challenges. So
2 years. That's.
Hey.
When was the last time you seen him?
Last Saturday, I went to Miami.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Oh, before that.
Yeah. Too
April.
easy.
Oh, so do you go there often?
No, he came up here. My birthday was in April, so he came.
Oh, okay. All right, last time before that.
January.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, okay, that's not.
Oh no.
That's not.
I prefer like a once a month type thing, but
I prefer to see you once a week.
Yeah, I need once a week.
I like my space, so I'm okay.
Oh,
with once a month.
okay.
If you come up for a month and stay, not for a month, you come up, stay for like a week, and then go back to work and stuff.
Damn. I was thinking come up for a day or two.
Weekend.
No.
You said a whole week.
No, come up for a week and then go back there.
You got a
What
good
about,
job.
do you go to him?
No, my house is here, so and my job is here. And he knows that. I told him that.
What about his house?
Yeah, you know what? There are some layers being added to this story.
He
that
has more of the flexibility to take off than I do. I will say that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what you do and what he do? Just out of
I do a
curiosity.
lot of things.
All right.
Whoa.
Okay. You are a very asterisk-y.
I am.
lot of technicalities and
A lot of all right.
No, but it's like because there was a certain point I was doing like background just so consistently I couldn't go home.
That's genuinely why I asked, because to even be able to get in this industry, you gotta be, you can't be at a corporate 9 to 5
No,
every
I'm not
day.
a server. Like
You said you're a server?
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, well, this is an easier answer.
And up on the roof in Alpharetta.
Alpharetta. Oh, good tips up there, huh? Come on now. All
Yeah,
right.
they work my schedule, so
Is that where you stay at?
I live in Duluth.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah. You did have to
That's why I
stop to
had
a
to
rest
drive
stop to
5
get
hours
in.
to here.
Right up the street, kind of, for those
South
not
side.
in Atlanta. It's right around the corner from here. It's not too far. Hey, Benicka, I'm intrigued. You have a lot of questions I want to ask, but hey,
You can ask them off camera.
We'll keep
Okay.
okay. All right.
right.
Let's end this shit, all right? Get to the real good shit, because goddamn. You have a very, I'm just curious. I'm curious. It sucks that you have to even say this because, I mean, it's true, but, time will tell. Time will sincerely tell a lot of things. And I'm just curious on where in the next 5 years you'll kind of land.
My kind of land in 5 years, I want to start a business. I drink tea a lot, so I want to kind of start like a tea business, and I have some other business ventures I want to work on as well. So I want those to be kind of thriving. So
Like
that,
what? What are those other business ventures? What are those other business ventures you have in mind?
I just got that out there. I can't tell everybody my business.
Okay.
Not everybody wish you well. So I'm not.
I knew that was the answer. So
I don't, you should know by now.
I
It's
should have
been an
known.
hour.
My bad.
So
all
yeah,
good.
I want those businesses to kind of be thriving, so that way I can not be working at a restaurant and actually, like, even though I'll be working on my businesses, still like acting and stuff. My goal is to play a superhero in a movie, actually. So
Hey, well, I thought you wanted to do the flips and stuff in the background.
I can do
with
that
the
too. I can do
musical.
some of everything.
Okay. So
Are you big in the
okay.
stunts? Are you big in the stunts?
I like them, but everybody around me is like, don't take a stunt class. They don't want me to hurt myself. But I'm going to get into it. I work on Thursdays, and that's when the stunt classes are.
If it's a class, my nigga, you shouldn't be hurting yourself.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm going to get into it.
Have you seen them? It's only one that I know of.
Yeah, ATL stunts, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just I always have to work. So on Thursdays specifically when they have class, so I haven't been able to. But
I don't know what it is, but most women are like into doing stunts. Like most women actors, I don't know. I've never heard guys be like, "Oh yeah, I want to do stunts and shit." It's always, "Oh my gosh, like I want to flip and I want to fight." And I'm like, you don't really see that. That's why it's like I'm very confused on that dynamic because it's not a lot of stunt opportunities for women.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you see stunts, it's mainly guys doing.
That's why I don't want to do it, I guess. You know they gonna drag dudes. You know, like, hey man,
throw you.
Sign this waiver. You might break your neck on this next one. It's like, I'm good. The women, hey, here you go.
Yeah.
This guy's a misogynist, man. What is wrong with this guy over there? I'm just saying. Oh, okay, right before we leave, nigga.
Right before we leave.
Yeah, no, this isn't good for you, nigga. But I just edited Delapo's and Kira's interview, which by far, nigga, that's the funniest shit. But bright guy over there, he said, pretty women don't have nothing to offer outside of being pretty. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't necessarily agree with that.
I don't necessarily agree with that either.
That's not what the clip said, man. So why don't you agree with that, Benicka?
Because I'm pretty, and I feel like I like genuinely have a lot to offer. There are some I've heard from a lot of people. Some people just thrive on being pretty, and they don't think they have to work to do anything.
Have you not met any women like that?
I've met them. It's not people that are in my circle or that.
Right, but so can you see that stereotype though? That there are pretty women out here that
I can definitely see that stereotype. But there's also women that society wouldn't deem as pretty that they think they're really pretty and don't have to do anything either. So.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, you just disgusted me.
Hey, that's
basically you said there's some ugly bitches out here.
I didn't say that.
Wow.
No, I would never use the word ugly.
No, yeah, I'm reading between the lines on there. Less than attractive people who feel like they are pretty and they feel like they don't have to do things, right? Mm-hmm. Once again, that's this dating game that I'm in.
Here we go.
That is a great fucking, that's about 50 and that 100. That's them right there. That just thinking some wild shit. So have you ever had to deal with that? Have people like counted you out because you're an attractive woman and they think like, oh yeah, she probably can't do shit? No. It's never happened to you?
No.
Oh. No. Okay.
As it should.
Also, I think it's also the energy you give off too.
Yes. Thank you. Okay.
I'm never gonna go somewhere and be like, well, I don't have to do this because I'm pretty, or I don't have to say in a relationship, I don't have to like cook for you. I don't have to cater to you because I'm pretty. Like you should be catering to me. You should be paying all my bills. You should be doing this and third. I'm not that type of person.
Stop it, jeez. So many flashbacks you're giving me. Oh, God, damn.
No flashbacks.
Man, that's the game. That is the fucking game. Wow. Okay. Well, I just wanted to get your insight on that because we had a very attractive woman on here, and he said that comment.
I asked her that. That's all I asked.
It also comes down to how you were raised too, because my parents, although my dad specifically and my mom, they always ensured me and my sister that we were beautiful and all this stuff, but we still learned like basic things, and we know that you still got to work for something, and in a relationship, they're not gonna give you stuff just because you're pretty. Like they gonna go out and still cheat on you because you're pretty. Like what are you bringing to the relationship?
Look,
what are you doing?
I'm completely with you, but once again, out of that 100, most of the time,
it's not, especially this day and age. What they put on social media, they like, I'm in my pretty girl era. I'm just gonna sit here and travel,
and everything should just be given to them without any type of work or any type of deserving or earning of it. It should just be, hey, I'm pretty. Do everything for me.
Yeah, no. Like if I was a man and I came into run into a pretty woman, I would be like, can we have a conversation?
Boy.
Like,
that's number one.
We're not going to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta all day.
No, we're not.
Like, how are we going to build as a unit and grow in a relationship, So.
I do feel you.
Yeah.
But it's all what you want. And that apparently is what most guys want. So it's, supply and demand. What? Most,
want what?
A pretty woman.
But
that's
then
just really good in bed,
I
honestly, all jokes aside, I think a lot of guys do want that. That's why a lot of women are that way, unfortunately. And unfortunately, on both sides, they just want a pretty woman. It's like, hey, I'll work, whatever. Just sit at home. They say that
until they have to actually do it. Until they come home, they've been working.
This is true.
1,000 hours. She's
but
saying that
doesn't mean they don't want it though. But they just don't know that they don't want it. But you know what I mean.
So they got to figure out that they don't.
They do, like most everybody in life. You got to go through, get your head hurt. Then you realize, all right, I need a woman that can, or vice versa. I'm only speaking from I'm a dude. So, because a lot of, just big muscle bound dudes that can't put 2 + 2, but slanging that thing on them, so they happy. It's a lot less of that the other way around, but still the same thing. Anyway, hey, thank you for stopping by. What you call it? The lab chemistry.
What you call it?
Come on now.
Yes, Benicka, man, what do you have coming out? Where can they follow you at?
Oh, where can they follow you? Yeah.
You can follow me on Instagram. My name is, I have to spell it. Can you just put it at the bottom?
No.
What kind of podcast is this? I'm going to say it, but like.
It's in the description. It is in the description. Come on, man. I wasn't going to put it on the screen.
That's fine. As long as it's in the description.
Yeah, it's in the description. You don't want to spell it?
I'll spell it. B as in boy, E as in elephant, N as in Nancy, I as in igloo, C as in cat, K as in kite, A as in apple, J as in jalapeno, _ on Instagram. I'm hungry.
Yeah, that J wasn't probably a...
It's a lot of niggas out there like, jalapeno got a J. Nigga, H-A.
I cannot find
it. You're right.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness. Any projects coming up?
Actually, I forgot about that. I'm glad I gotta check my schedule. Okay. No, next week I actually start filming a pilot.
Hey.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, pilot.
Yeah. So, what happened?
What's it called?
I don't know if we can say the name and stuff. So I haven't signed any NDAs or anything yet. So technically I can, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Sounds like you can.
It's like,
seems like there's no secrecy over there. Everything's great. But hey, man, that was Benicka. Follow her journey out here in Atlanta with her acting and whatnot. I go by the name of Miles. Over there is
Marcel the Maker.
It's like 2 different people you be with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you never know who you're going to get here in the lab. We will catch y'all next time. This is Chemistry.